lightweight division, 7 straight wins isn't enough to keep 6th-ranked Beneil Dariush from finding himself in the underdog spot here against Mateusz Gamrot. Gamrot's minus 190 for this matchup. Since he's come over to UFC, he's 4-1. Do you think the odds makers may be a little disrespectful to Dariush considering everything he's accomplished?
Well, again, and you know better than anyone else, they're trying to draw two-way action, and I think they're going to draw action on Mateusz Gamrot because of what he did in the main event against Arman Tsarukyan while Beneil Dariush was recovering. You know, say it's recency bias, perhaps. I mean, you got one guy who's favored here, almost 2-1, who's got 5 UFC fights against a guy who is angry in the best of ways, who has won 7 in a row and who has 20 UFC fights of experience. So I expect a primal Beneil Dariush. Again, I think he deserves better credit from the public betting or odds makers, you know, than plus 160. But, you know, people don't like layoffs. They don't like age. And, you know, he's dealing with both of those things. But I think the fight's more competitive than that. And, you know, I just find it fascinating that a guy like Gamrot, who was off everybody's radar, you know, you fast forward 18 months and all of a sudden he's favored to beat Beneil Dariush, who has certainly been through the ringer in the UFC. So great feature bout for us on pay-per-view, and we'll see how it plays out, my man.
Any thought of a possible distraction here with Dariush? There's been some interesting build-up to the fight that Alexander Volkanovski is the replacement if there's an injury or a weight issue when it comes to the main event at lightweight. Dariush saying that he thought he was in line for that. Is there more there than meets the eye, or am I just probably digging too much in the weeds here?
No, I think it's an important headline, and it sort of dovetails with what I was saying about Dariush being angry. I probably should have backed that up. But yeah, I mean, it remains to be seen what's going to happen in a backup scenario. I think they would like to preserve the fight between Beneil Dariush and Mateusz Gamrot, and Volkanovski, if he's going to be there, all indications are that he's going to be the backup. As the play-by-play guy, I haven't gotten word that that is an actual scenario. I guess I just don't worry about Dariush in terms of his mental ability to sort of deal with that and overcome it. But yeah, he can be a little bit of an ornery guy, and that's certainly not going to help his mood on the long trek to Abu Dhabi.